also upset for the mannerism that took place on the last day of school. To add insult to injury, on that day, students were notified of the move. Excuse me. On that day, students were notified of this move, but when asked for the reason, they were simply told, "I can't tell you," or "I don't know." I had numerous kids tell me that day. They were upset, they were confused. I'm sure the community is also confused by this administration's lack of communication regarding this credible threat that happened in March. If my memory serves me correctly, the only mention of this to the community was in the Daily Peekskill on March 20th. It was a small blurb that talked about an online threat that caused an hour-long lockout. Please don't get me wrong, I am all for safety, and if we have to take away a very great tradition to ensure of it, then so be it. But as a parent with children in the district and as a taxpayer, excuse me, as a taxpayer, why was this information not made known to any parents back in March? If the credible threat was important enough to take away this very important day from the community, why didn't anybody say anything then? How many family members from another state bought plane tickets in advance to be here only to be told, "Oh, well, you can't go now because, only 4 tickets are allowed," It's not right. Perhaps they're using this incident to simply save money by not renting the tents or the chairs, or I don't know. Maybe administrators find it safer in the Paramount. A secure venue so students and family can have an extra peace of mind, as Chief of Police Eric Johansson said in a press conference. Or a secure venue with less community and media to avoid questions about other issues going on in this district. I don't know. I'm upset of the change, but it's not even about the change. It was the mannerism that went about. No communication. I'm tired of the puppet show, and I'm eagerly awaiting a change for this district. Thank you.
Thank you. Before we go any further with the hearing of the citizens, I just want to, before we go any further, we're going to kind of take a break. I'm going to come back to that, but I want to do something before we move forward. And tonight we are bidding farewell to a couple of our board members, and I want to just take a minute to recognize.
It actually ends up taking about 10 minutes, and then one of the women who are leaving takes another few minutes. The tape runs out, actually, and so I don't know if that woman was ever answered or not.